Hello everybody and welcome back to another FS22 Zielonka video. Now last time we finished harvesting our massive carrot field here. As you can see, all the carrots are gone. It is now ready to be planted. Well, actually it needs plowing, but we're gonna plant root crops, or not root crops. We're gonna plant cover crops and then plow those in. In hindsight, I probably should have just plowed this and then planted regular crops, but I wasn't thinking. Because, yeah, it's January now, so the window for cover crops is gone. I was hoping to get those planted, but yeah, we had to get those in by October. And, maybe if we rushed, we could have got the carrots harvested that quickly, but yeah, it definitely took a while to get the carrots harvested. I'm pretty sure we couldn't even start harvesting until, like, September, so either way, very crazy. But yeah, we can go ahead and try and get some oilseed radish in March, and then, you know, maybe plant wheat, barley, kind of this end of the spectrum. Plant some winter barley, I think, was the goal. So it'll all work out in this field. And then this one is just ready to go. I think this one does need some cultivation, probably. If I were to guess, probably needs to be cultivated, and then we can go ahead and directly plant it. So I think that's what we're going to go ahead and do. This field's pretty much done, just needs to be planted. This one, we're going to go ahead and cultivate this and get it ready for planting when that eventually comes around. I mean, right now, it's, you know, kind of middle of winter, so yeah, we'll probably just end up skipping through winter here again, because again, not much to do. But I at least want to get this cultivated, and we can hopefully try and get some parsnips in here. Parsnips or red beet, I haven't quite decided yet, but one of the two. Anyway, let's go ahead and get this in the field, lower it down, and cultivated. There we go. So yeah, this field's already been mulched up. Now we're just cultivating it. Now, the mulcher did miss a couple pieces. That's fine. We'll just get slightly less yield in there. I don't think it's worth coming back through here with the mulcher. But yeah, other than just getting our fields ready, I'm not really sure if there is anything else for us to do. We already went through the snow clearing, and again, it's not too worth it. Because, I mean, right now there's not even any snow. So if we get some snow in February, that'll be kind of nice. But then also it's like, well, it'll be gone next month. So, you know, why bother clearing it? It just seems like so far it just seems like a fun thing to do, but it doesn't really hinder. I mean, I guess it would hinder a bit if we had animals. Like, if we had pigs to take care of, like, okay, we probably have to clear out our yard in order to take care of the pigs. But, as it is right now, we don't really do anything in the winter. So, yeah, it doesn't really make sense to clear the snow. We're just, you know, leave the tractors parked where they are. Now, obviously, I want to grow barley in that field for our chickens. That's going to be a big thing. But as stated before, I do also want to have some pigs on this farm. And pigs do require corn as their food. So I think after the barley grows in that field, after we harvest that barley, I think we'll do corn. I mean, I gotta check the crop rotation mod to see what would be the best to do. And I mean, I guess one thing we can do in this field after we're done cultivating it is ridge it. I know that is the next step when it comes to planting veggies. You do need to ridge the field, so we could probably go ahead and do that today as well, you know. Get a lot of the stuff that needs to get done. Field turning around stuff. Gotta get the field ready for the next crop. Oh, and look at that, it is actually going to snow. We might get snowed out here and not be able to do our ridging today. To be honest, I really haven't done, like, all the steps required for field work. More often than not, I don't roll, and then I don't mulch either. Doing all this extra, like, field work is very novel, and, like, I don't even know. Like, I feel like we have to cultivate it, but I don't know. Do we? Do we have to cultivate this? It might be just fine to just plant straight into it. Maybe I'll leave a little bit of a strip just to see, like, oh yeah, we could have totally just planted straight into that. Because I don't know. Maybe mulching's all you have to do, and then you can plant. I honestly don't know. My mindset's still on FS19 with how that game worked. Yeah, no, see, we had to cultivate it, because see, that's doing nothing. That part of the field still needs to be cultivated. Just wanted to test that, because I wanted to make sure I wasn't going insane. Now this field's ready to plant. Let's go give it a quick look. pH value is great. Nitrogen, yeah, we'll need some nitrogen, but pH value is still looking good. So, yeah, and it's been mulched. All we gotta do is put the ridges in and then get the beets down. We gotta drop the beets. So yeah, gotta put this back into the shed. Probably put the mulcher in front of it, if I were to guess. Actually, it would make sense to put the cedar all the way in the back, that way we're not thing, but that's fine. We still need to use the cedar, so it wouldn't make too much sense. Oh yeah, it's getting a little bit caught up on the wall there. There we go. Come on, make this up off the wall. Oh. that worked actually. Perfect. Exactly where I wanted it. right there in the harvester. Yeah. Very tight squeeze. Yeah, there we go. So we can just get that in the corner. Beautiful. There we go. Got it. Go and get these things next to each other. There we go. There. I want to shut this door. Perfect. That that worked out exactly how I wanted it to. Except for the fact our tractor is now vertical. This was how I didn't want this to work out. The pallet's in, but our tractor is now vertical. It's a perfect parking spot.
1 day later.
Yeah, I'm sure it's fine to leave it like that. I'm sure there's nothing wrong with leaving diesel engines in a position like that. I'm being sarcastic. Like, you get the oil leaking into the combustion chambers, and then you can get like a runaway diesel where basically it just tries to blow itself up because it's burning all the oil in the engine. So it like revs up to like super high RPMs and basically tries to blow itself up. So luckily that's not a thing we have to worry about in farm sim. But yeah, I think that would probably cause a runaway diesel if you left it vertically like that. So not ideal. What is ideal though is these beautiful ridges we're putting in the ground. Look at them. Aren't they gorgeous? So yeah, if I check in March, we can get our oilseed radish in. So that'll be good. But then April, we'll get the red beets in. So yeah, we'll probably save the veggie planting for next time, but we'll at least get the oilseed radish in tomorrow. Because yeah, again, I want to do that and then skip over to September and get the and get some winter barley in. No, usually you could plant barley now. Well, not right now, but like, you know, springtime. You could plant barley. That's just like, you know, spring barley. But for some reason in FS, we can only plant winter barley, which is a bit interesting. I guess it kind of varies it up a little bit. Because, yeah, you can plant barley in the spring. A lot of barley is planted in the spring, actually. Like, barley and wheat, they're hardy enough where they can, like, weather the winter. So you can plant them in the fall, and then they'll be ready in the summer. They'll just kind of endure through the winter. They won't grow, they'll just endure. So it can be good, especially if you usually get, like, wet winters. Then the plants will get all that moisture in the winter, and then they'll use that to grow. So if you get, like, a very wet winter and then a dry summer, you know, at least the plants have some moisture that they're dealing with. So that's one benefit to planting crops in the winter. So they can make use of that winter moisture. Versus if you plant them in the spring and then there's no moisture, then you're like, you know, you're not going to get the good yield. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and crack on with this. And yeah, I'll see you guys when this field is all ridged up. And then that'll probably be a wrap on getting the fields turned around for today at least. Obviously, we still got the red beets to put in the ground, but that's not really too exciting. And it's going to be similar to how the carrots were. I mean, this is already similar to how the carrots were. It's just repeating what we've done before. Alrighty, so we are approaching the end of this field, but as you can see, we are running low on gas, and I do not want to be caught without gas again, because again, we don't actually have until that gauge reaches the bottom. It gets, when it starts flashing like that, you need to worry about getting gas. It's not like, oh yeah, look, the gauge is still very much not from the bottom. No, it doesn't. That doesn't matter. You'll choke the engine, I guess, even with a little bit of fuel in the tank, which, you know, honestly makes sense. I feel like that's what happens in real life. You know, you don't usually end up getting all the fuel out of your tank. You'll have a little bit of fuel, you know, in the tank. Even when you're at an empty tank, you'll still have a bit of fuel in there. So, yeah, let's go quickly rush down here and get some gas in here before we stall out. Because, yeah, that would not be ideal. Yeah, if you guys saw last time, we stalled out the other tractor because I thought, yeah, we have plenty of time until we need to get more fuel. No, it literally stalled out on us. So I had to go download a jerry can mod and fill it up. Yeah, so I've still got that jerry can mod just in case we need to rescue a tractor. We made it over to the gas station with our Ridger still attached. Oh yeah, 92 octane diesel and then just 95, huh? Just 92 and 95 octane. You don't have any of the other ones. All 95 octane. It's all 95 octane? Yes, always has been. Always will be. Alrighty. Let's get out of here. Diesel plus. I didn't know they had a plus diesel. I mean, higher octane in diesel is not good. Maybe it's less octane? Look, the fuel's worse, but we're gonna charge more for it. Anyway, is this the right way? I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? Yes, I am. It's okay, it's a shortcut. I assure of you, this is a shortcut. Right here. And there we go, look, we're back at the farm. How do you like that? These are the fields that I did the introduction in. If you guys remember my Zielonka introduction, these were the two fields that I did right behind the store here. Those are the two fields that we did the introduction on. I had no clue, they were this close to the main farm. I was just like, you know, I'm gonna pick these because they're close to the store, and then the store just happens to be close to the farm, which is nice, but also, like, usually on most maps, though, the store is far away, so you have to make a decent trip. This is like, it's not this right here. Store and the workshop's right here, right across the road from where we're farming. Anyway, time to finish off the last 2 rows. In 2 passes, if we're, you know, careful about it. Look at that coverage. No corner of the field should be left unridged. Anyways, look at that. That is satisfying right there. The perfect width. A little bit less satisfying. But then you got a section of satisfying, and then back to less satisfying. It's satisfying when it's the perfect width. And I mean, the ridges are just satisfying to look at in general. We got plowed texture in this neighbor's field, and then ridge texture. Look at them ridges. Gorgeous. One little spot that's kind of bugging me, so we're just gonna gently take care of that, and there we go. Look at them ridges. Ridges as far as the eye can see. Well, at least if you're, like, down low to the ground. Like, if you're, like, over here. Like, it's ridges is everywhere. But yeah, if the field's not that big. It's not that big of a field. Anyways, I don't think we need to go into this door anytime soon. We'll just block it. And we'll go and put the truck up. But we'll do one little thing first. One little thing we need to take care of first. Bonk. Did I not ram it hard enough? I thought for sure if I rammed it, it would fall over. Maybe we gotta get the combine involved. Combine's getting involved. Back on your wheels. There we go. And look at that, no diesel engine runaways, because that's not a thing in this game. Thing in real life, though. So don't go storing your trucks upside down. Basically, the moral of the story, don't go storing your trucks upside down. I don't think it's ideal to store anything upside down, really. Or, you know, sitting on its tail, like a weird gopher. I'm gonna put you back in the perfectly sized combine hole. It's perfectly sized. If it fits, it sits. And it does both those things. It's like a weird cat. Anyways, time to skip into the next month.
Later.
Alrighty, happy March time, everybody. Great demanded animal dealer. Yeah, I don't actually see it. Anyway, it must have cleared. Must have, like, cleared overnight or something. Anyways, the planting. Last thing we gotta do in this episode, in order for me to feel happy about the episode and progress. Planting. Yes, as soon as we can get oilseed radish in the ground. But yeah, we can't quite get veggies in the ground yet, because again, that'll be next time. We got no seeds. Okay, should be fine. We'll see what happens. We might have to go pick up more seeds at the store, which would be fine. It's kind of to be expected, really, when it comes to planting. You know, you kind of need to buy more seeds. It's just kind of how the farming works. Get that planting happening.
can't you see that you're perfect? Even when I see you smile, I haven't felt like this in a while. What we had done is not breaking, but the thought of you back then, we had it all, but now we're fading. Don't wait for me there, 'cause I'm not gonna see you. I know all that you said, but I'm not going there to be broken. Don't wait for me there, 'cause I'm not gonna see you. I know all that you said, but I'm not going there to be broken.
Okie dokie, and that's this field all oilseed radished. It's all oilseeded and radished. I don't even know what that means, but it means it's got a crop in it. It means it's got plants in it. This field has plants in it now. And I am driving all over the place. I can't even stay in a straight line. Looks like we got at least 2 passes left, unfortunately. Barely too wide for this planter. Can't win them all. I mean, here, might be able to get it all. If we're like in the middle. Yeah, here we can kind of get it all. But then it widens out again. So a couple bits that we're going to be missing. That's quite alright. Yep, now it's one solid color. Beautiful. Says it needs plowing and needs rolling, but I don't think we really need to worry about that because it is oilseed radish. We'll plow it once it grows, and then once we get the barley in, we'll roll that. And that should hopefully be fine. But yeah, I think that's probably going to do it for this one. I don't really think there's much left for us to do in March. Probably just skip into April, and then, yeah, it's beet planting time. That's when we plant the beets. I'll go ahead and get this in the shed. I do need to invest in a power washer so we can actually, you know, rinse some of these implements and machines off. But for right now, we'll just put them in the shed. It'll be fine. We'll have one of our, interns take a rag to it or something. Alrighty. Cool. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, please be sure to leave a like, subscribe for new videos, have a great day, rest of your day. And yeah, next time, like I said, we're going to be planting red beets, because I'm pretty sure they're the ones that won the poll. Or at least, you know, the secondary poll. Good progress. Good progress. As good.